Well, Gary Neville has rightly absolutely waded into the Man United players and the club as well. He's called them farcical, egotistical, and he said not one of them had played for Liverpool or Man City. And he says Eric Ten Hag could turn down the job because Man United is a graveyard of reputations after they wounded Ranić and turned over Solskjaer. And to be honest with you, he's right. Man United is becoming a graveyard for reputation. United are paying top money for players. They're paying top wages and they're hiring some of the best managers around, like your Mourinho's, your Van Gaals. And it's a graveyard for reputations. And if you're Ten Hag, you can probably wait for Pep to leave Man City, and you got a chance of getting that job. Or you can go probably to Bayern Munich, or you can wait because if you his stock's on the rise. And he's done well at Bayern Munich B team. He's obviously done some assistant managerial positions. He's done well in Holland with Ajax and in Europe. Took him to the semi-finals, dismantled a team, built another team. So he's done well, but he needs to go on to the next level. So if he goes to United, they end up buying Galacticos and players that with a lot of followers on Instagram, and he ends up not having the players he wants, and he finishes sixth, and he gets sacked. Like, his reputation's in tatters a little bit. And but Neville doesn't hold back, and I actually don't disagree with it. Like, the players are a disgrace. The way Man United's wage bill is up there. It's probably maybe City a little bit higher, but it's probably the same, or it's very close to City's. They've spent almost the same amount of money as City in the past 10 years. And you can say what you want about City. Obviously, I have issues with financial fair play and stuff, but if you put financial fair play to one side, they've spent the money very wisely. They've assembled an unbelievable team, and they're an unbelievable team. I mean, it pains me to say it as a Man United player, and Klopp's done an even better job on a tighter budget. So anyway, Neville says, I've got very few words left for Man United. No anger, no comment. It's a bit of a farce. You almost expect it from them. The players are taking Ranić down with them. They're bad. When I look at Man City and Liverpool, they have humble footballers, no overinflated egos. They understand their position and a team comes first. There isn't one Man United player who understands that. And he's right. There isn't any. United players are playing for themselves. Maybe one or two of them care. Like, the homegrown lads probably care. De Gea probably cares. Fred and McTominay care. But there's just the common denominator now isn't the manager, it's the players and it's the structure of the club. That's the common denominator. And if anyone's slagging off Ranić at this point, then they're stupid. Like, I don't know what he's supposed to do with this rabble of shit. Like, people like Maguire, United paid £18 million for him now. It's not his fault, but his performances, him and Shaw should really hand their wages back. For this season, they should say, have the wages back, or give the wages to charity, or give them to the fans, pay some season tickets for fans. But they shouldn't have been paid for their performances this year. And they actually probably shouldn't even be wearing a Man United shirt. And Ten Hag, if he comes in, has got a ginormous job on his hands. Make no mistake about it, United is £600 million in debt and the Glazers are taking dividends. Ten Hag will need 5 years to get this club even in the top four, in my opinion. You need to ship out 12 to 15 players, and you need to buy 10 or 15 players. And that's not easy to do in even 2 or 3 transfer windows when your hands are tied financially. So I despair for Manchester United, and the only way United can prosper, in my opinion, is if the Glazers sell the club. If the Glazers are still there, it's very, very hard for Manchester United to compete because they fundamentally don't understand football.